Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well. Take back once again with some more Guilty Gear Strive ranked matches. I try to climb up the ranked ladder with JM here. Looks like my first opponent is going to be a Soul player, and I feel like I have fought this person before because I absolutely recognize that the Trigun name. Alright, but let's see if we can win here. Alright, we get our stacks up. Counter hit. Alright, we should get the wall break here. Actually, we don't. Go low. Not a little bit too far. But out of all the mess, you do manage to win the first game here. I'll take that. Oh. I envisioned that going differently, but we'll take this. Like we do drop that bigger ship. Alright, we get our stacks up the counter hit. Alright, I thought that might kill someone. I kind of cut that off early. Went for it again because I figured that might KO with the little health that he had unless he shielded up. But I'll gladly take that there. We do manage to win our first game, or excuse me, our first game against Saul here. Alright, I did that mostly to get space for the stack. Alright, take the grab here. I'm gonna go cross up. Alright, this is gonna be our turn. Unfortunately, we didn't get the hit off the wall break. Alright, we get the first game here. Or first round, I should say. Back up. Or try to back up. Alright, get out of the corner here. Alright, Gunflame's not going to reach, so I have no problem trying to go for stacks there. Alright, take that. Go cross up here. I tried to back up. I get one good hit here. I think we're gonna get chipped out. All right. That's unfortunate. All right, let's get our stacks up here. Alright, we'll take that. Let's get our stacks up off counter hit. We're gonna go cross up here. I thought I'd be able to hit him there. Alright, he's gonna get the wall break. And we'll catch him with the dragon kick as he tried to walk forward, or tried to dash forward there. Alright, we do manage to win against Soul 2-0 there. Good games, opponent. Back on a 5 next match. Alrighty, it's like I found my next opponent here. Going up against a Leo player. I feel like I can see more and more of Leo lately. Alright, just a chest bump there. Alright, let's get our stacks up. I did try to grab there. Did try to grab again. Alrighty then, we're not even so much to hit him this go around. I tried to do that on the initial walk up, but unfortunately we're already hard committed to it before the Roman cancel came out. I have to go for the grab there. I also tried to grab, unfortunately we're not going to quite get it. That's okay. Alright. Get clipped by that super there. I thought I had my stacks. I guess we did not. Alright, well I thought I know we got hit by the super, but I thought for sure I still got my stacks out of that, but unfortunately we did not. So let's see if we can clean up our play in this one, the next one. Alright, he goes for a grab here. Alright, very unfortunate. You get the grab here, though. Alright, we'll take that. Alright. Alright, we do get clipped by the raw super off the back dash. Alright, they whiffed there. I tried to grab. Unfortunately, we're still going to get clipped. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, we couldn't really get anything off of that. I got hit again. Alright, we're knocking back. We're not going to get our dragon kick. I thought I was blocking there. Unfortunately, we are going to get hit outright for some reason. I might accidentally backdash or something. Alright, well, we're going to unfortunately drop the set very quickly 0-2 to Leo, but go against this opponent. Back on 5 next match. Alright, so we found our next opponent here, going up against a Saul bad guy player. Alright, see if we can get our stacks here, since Gunflame's not really a big threat or reach in there. That looks like that beats the dragon kick. Alright, do have a stack up. That's our turn. Alright, try to jump him there. I did not want stacks. I wanted to go overhead. I thought it was still blocking. Alright. What if he gambles it all on a DP? Because he... I tried to double jump up there, but unfortunately I only got the one, so we got 6 paid. He does, looks like he does that every time. Alright, take that and go cross up here. And unfortunately that did not combo like I had hoped. Alright, we did get our stacks back up though. I tried to jump in, unfortunately we did get clipped by it. I thought I had more meter than what I thought. I had the Roman cancel with meter I didn't have. Alright, first game goes to Saul. Let's see if we can clean up our play and win this round. Alright, you're gonna do that because Gunflame's not really a threat to reach there. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll take that. I should just went for triple O there. I don't know why I dragon kicked on that one. I'm plus after that. How in the world did I just get normal jabbed? I'm pretty severely plus there. I'm not sure how his jab straight up just beat mine, but okay. Alright, that was an unfortunate thing that happened. Alright, we did try to grab. We do get it that time though. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, that was a bit of a mess there in the corner, but we do get the round regardless. Alright, it's our turn. Alright, he does not mash there. And we do get the grab there. Alright, managed to turn things around in the second one. And managed to tie things up at a game apiece here. See if we can play a little better and actually win the set for change. Alright, he goes for a DP there. Alright, thought I was blocking. Alright, looks like we're going to be pretty severely stuck in this corner. Alright, we're going to get hit by the low there, unfortunately. Alright, that's our turn there. I did not want to do stacks in his face. I tried to go for 4 circle low. That's unfortunate. I thought I was still blocking. Very unfortunate. God damn it. Okay, we're going to get clipped by the gun flame there. And that's going to be all she wrote against Soul here. Alright, well, good games this opponent. Back on to find my next match. Alright, so I think I found potential in my final opponent here. Going to bring us a Nagoriyuki player. Let's see if we can get done here. I feel like I've seen much of Nagoriyuki for a while. Let's see what we can get done here. Keep blocking the low. Try to grab him there. Alright, he does allow us to get our stacks up. Oh, that's right, he has tremendous range. Alright, we'll take that. Go cross up here. We should be over his head. Alright, we'll take that and go cross up again. I did not want stacks, I wanted the low. That's very unfortunate. He should be dead. I have no idea how I got a down input doing a quarter circle forward. Or not a quarter circle forward, just a quarter circle. That's very unfortunate. That aggravates me no end. I do not understand it, still don't. Alright, we might be shit fucked in this one. Let's see if we can play around our inadequacies. sucks. Alright, well, unfortunately, we're going to drop the first game against Nagoriyuki. Alright, so what we can do here. Alright, very unfortunate. He's gonna get the wall break here. We gotta watch. Maybe we can get him to basically kill himself here. I'm trying to get outright hit by something I thought I blocked. Alright, do manage to get the cross up there. Alright, good block on the low. Alright. Go cross up here. That's unfortunate that that dropped. Alright, somehow, someway we do manage to fish out a hit there and tie things up at a game of peace against Nago. Let's see if we can somehow make it 2. Alright, take our grab here. The stack. Alright, we do get the wall break here. He's got super. He has raw super before, so we need to keep that in mind. Alright. Seemed like it was a little late, but I think we're going to be hitting the wall enough. Alright, we are going to barely live, and we do have our burst available to us still. Unfortunately, we're going to get chipped out of the air there. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll take that. Just went for raw super there. We're not gonna get a grab. Very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Alright, we're going to drop a set 1-2 against Nagoriyuki here, very unfortunately. But good games to this opponent. I do believe I'm going to end the video here, though. If you made this far, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.